Hello, everyone. Back in here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for those who are commenting and sharing. My name is Juan Diego. Everybody calls me JD. So pretty much what I want to do is first thing would be show you my profit link. This is where I pretty much do everything. Um, like I keep all my information posted. These are my trades. I am really down a lot of money here, as you can see. I'm not paying attention much to this. I think it's like a tuition, but it is important to say that that I've been into this training world since October 29, 2020. That was when my first trade was made, and I made $200, and I was, wow, this is possible. So since then, I've been trying to make a better decisions because this is all about decisions. This is my time of my entry, the date, and the exit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mark my exit and my entry, and we're just gonna see from the chart what what went wrong, what went right, but we just kind of like see together, okay? So first thing I have to do is I have to make sure and I share my screen. So my screen pretty much is gonna be it's this screen right here. This is APLD. It's an AI stock. This is the monthly chart. I'm sorry, this is a little more. There you go. That looks cleaner. This right here is a line that I made earlier. I can erase it now, but it's just to indicate how intraday it's a little more clear. I'll show you later why it was there. So this is the monthly one. So every candle represents a month, and over here is the volume of every month. If you see from the beginning, this was the highest. It's almost 20 millions, and then completely soar all the way to 173 millions. And this one is necessary because I think I only want to mark when it breaks the high volume. So this is the top one right here. I can probably put it right here since it's like in the middle, or maybe yeah, maybe right here. So it's a little more fair. It takes this one goes up, but it goes down again, and it just keeps going like that. So this just keep these lines as a reference on the amount of volume traded per month in this case. It also translates to the weekly. If you see in the weekly, you don't see as much, but it kind of like shows you where the volume's at. So this every one of this one represents a week. Candles, I said, represents a week. I'm sorry if I'm rambling, but I'm trying to be a little more informative so you get the idea of what I've been doing and how I've been doing it too. So this you see all these wicks right here. There's all these wicks going up. This is what I have my line. Uh, I pretty much like the color, representing the support. I just do green this time. I had it red, but I want to do green this time, just to keep it as a reference that you know it's not perfect like people think he needs to be perfect. No, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't touch every single one of them, but here the important thing is to show the uptrend. And if you can see, there is an uptrend. So you see how it's going up. See, if this line would be like going, let's just say down, then it would be going like this one. Down continues. This is E-Trade platform. So this indicates that it's going down, and then this indicates going up. And of course, if you create another one, this is just going straight, like even. We don't need that right now. Okay, this happens sometimes. I'm getting a little more experience with this platform. Nobody's perfect. Hope you think you're not, because that's gonna make you suffer in this game. Well, I've been treating this game as a video game. It's been working really, really nice. Just keep in mind that this is going up this time. So my entry, this is the weekly. Let's move on to the daily. On the daily, you see a little more clear that this line is off. It's way off. So we can, you can build it a little better. Maybe right there. There you go. And this one we can erase. If you see that it went down like that, don't freak out. Like I said, nothing is perfect. This is just more like a reference that oh, okay, it's going up. Some people do let's just go to studies. Just keep the VWAP. It's right here. Like I said, I like my VWAP. It's only intraday. Mention it's right there, so it's gonna pop once we go to intraday. We're on daily, so it shows on the daily. It's interesting how this is going up. I mean, today's volume was almost. I don't wanna. I don't wanna guess on that, but I don't think it reached to the 20 millions. See, it's 13.8 the max. 20 million was the latest, so it's still, still more volume to come. So this is a 13 millions. If you move on and see exactly what every daily candle has done, today was 12 million. Yesterday was 13.9 millions. The day before was 4.37, and it just gradually keep gathering that information. So I know that my 20 million mark is the max um, average has been trading over time. So we're a little low volume compared to the monthly and the size of this stock. I think this is a major, this is a little bigger one. They move differently, of course. I believe this a little bigger market cap. I think it's like 600 millions, if I'm correct. Might be wrong. I don't remember at the top of my head, but I know this is a big one. So in order to move this fast, it needs a lot of volume. So once we know that information, we can just go directly to the intraday. And intraday, I like to see how it looks from 6 months, from 3 months on my way there, and then 1 month. Okay, and then 1 month automatically jump to the 1 hour and 1 month. So this is what we have right here, 1 hour to 1 month. And from this point, we can start creating some um, key levels. That's how we call them, key levels. And I don't like to do the horizontal because this is intraday. So I want them to pop only on the intraday when I'm on the intraday chart. So this is the 1 hour. It shows nicely. Um, there's another. This is could be called support because it's the latest key level low. So I understand that this is what the trend range has been doing. Of course, ideally, you buy here, you sell here, or you sell here and you buy the cover right here. So that's the whole idea. Buy, sell, buy the cover, buy, sell, do nothing because it's consolidating. You don't know what direction it's going to take. Buy, sell. That's the whole idea of this game. So either if you're shorting, then you know exactly that you will buy over here. I'm sorry, you will sell over here and then you buy the cover all the way down here because the range indicates you that, it's up and down, up and down. It's like a pendulum. That's how they call it. So it keeps going up and down. Sometimes it stays, just it doesn't move much. It just kind of like consolidates. They call him a box, but it's just price stays just right in the middle and it doesn't do much. When you see that kind of stocks, please stay away until it gives you the right direction. Of course, if you're gonna trade, um, try to do trade with the market. In the market, if it's running optimism or pessimism, fear, greed, that creates all of that. So psychologically, this is gonna help you to understand how stocks move or how they go down or up. Of course, I'm sorry to repeat myself, but let's just move on. This part we're just gonna do 10 days. Remember, this was a month, 60 minutes. So every candle on this chart indicates 1 hour. So let's just move on to the this is the 2 minutes. I like to go up first and check the 30 minutes. This is the chart I like to see when it's intraday. You see, it was an hour, now it's 30 minutes. Every candle represents 30 minutes. So my entry on this stock was really, I forgot the number exactly, but it was on June 14, 2024 at 12:56 p.m. and my exit was on June 17, 2024 at 2:44, which was today. If you ever seen this podcast, I want you to understand that I'm not a professional trader. I've been trading since 2020. That's when my first trade was made. I have under my belt 765 trades. My percentage of wins is 365, and I lost 400 times. So it's a 47.71%, and the average gains I made is $76, and the average percentage I've made in gaining is 12.17. If you go to my profit chart, this is what it looks like. It's really, really downtrending from $0 on October 2020 right now to $21,000, $219. It's a lot of money. It's my tuition. I'm gonna get that money back. I know. It's just patience and I'm being in the right mentality too. So right now, that's what's happening. This is where my journey's at. So we're going back to my entry and exit. Let me just go really quick and just click in. I make $10 in profit, by the way. And my comments on the day was NVIDIA is soaring, and all the rest of the boats are rising too. Ride AI wave. Nice gain. That's what I wrote. I didn't give a lot of information. That's what I'm making this video. But once I got this video, now I had to dissect it. I think that's the word they use for it. So I'm gonna try. No, there's no videos about dissecting from what I searched, but I want to create some. Maybe the next one I call it dissect, so people will just reach of it easier. Now moving on. So my entry was 614. 614 on the day 614 492.50. So let's just go to the 17 the 14 days, which is like 12, 13, 14, and today's 17. So 14 was a Friday. Today is a Monday. It's after hours Monday. So if I enter on the downtrend right here, what time did I enter? It's important to know what the time is, because that way you get an idea where do you what can you do better in the future. And in the first video, I used that little X to mark my entry. This time I'm going to use the focus. And I like to use the focus on the green one. So let's just do focus. Let me just do 1 minute in order to reach 12:56 on the 14, which is 13, 14. This is the 14. All right, so let's just do 12:56 p.m. 12:56 p.m. So that's 12:20. That's 12:38. That's 12:56. It's probably right here. 12:57, 12:56. So this was my entry right here. I'm just gonna keep it like that, and then my exit is gonna be shown on the day 17 at 2:44. 17 at 2:44. 15:45. This was a Monday, which is today. 2:44. Okay, so I went all the way up here. I was in on all of this, all of this, all of this. As always, I didn't have my levels there, so that messed me up one more time. I see a little red line here. I don't know where that red line comes from, but I'm gonna look up really quick. Might be one of my yeah, it's the previous high. As you can see that clearly on the daily is the previous high. So it shows that was my target. I could take profits right there at 4.99. Ideally, in the next stop was going to be 5.42, and all the way over there was going to be 5.60. This reach 5.74, but 5.60 was like completely the top. So people knew that, and of course they took the profits, as you can see right here. That wasn't my case because, like I said, I'm not that smart. But now that I'm looking at these levels, I think in the future it could help me. Now daily, let's just move on to the 17 exit. So my exit was at 244, which it was 44. I think it was right here. Yep, it's right here, 244. Perfect, right here. And then the price was 537.50. So 537.50 right here where my exit was. So now the grand picture, this is the 2 minute. You see that they went up off the market. So I'm still in with some. I think I left one. Yeah, I think I left one share just to see how it plays out because it's a 572 right now after hours, 4.76%. And when I bought it was $4.92.50, which was right here. Oh, wait a second. Oh, that's the exit. That's why I was looking for the green one or the green one on a few days before. It's right here. So this is my entry. This is my exit. So better buy would be once this. I don't know. I think I can see a little more clear in the 30 minutes. That's just me. Everybody plays it differently. Once again, this is 30 minutes. Every bar represents 30 minutes. So this is my entry. As you can see, it's a really bad entry because it's on the top. It's on the top. And of course, the time of the day is 12:56. It's midday. Passing midday, usually that's the day where the shorts take over and make all these stocks that had been nice gains pay or give some of them away. Um, Remember, this red line represents the top. I'm playing this chart without the VWAP, which I'm going to add right now. Usually trade without it. I might start trading with it, but at this moment, I haven't been using VWAP. So I'm just doing completely market price. Feel a little more confident on that. And if you see now that the VWAP is there, that's this yellow line, you can see that I bought on the positive territory. Ideally, when the VWAP is there, it's better if you buy underneath, just because the price is going up and down. In this case, a better entry would have been, if I go to the past, taking into consideration the support, resistance, all these previous days, I probably would have it enter right here, which it was June the 3rd. And June the 3rd was the bottom, the very, very bottom. So it shows that you had you had a nice breakdown over there. Breakout, I'm sorry, no breakdown. I had a nice breakout, and then it's been under, on this channel right here, just been hanging there. Now it just broke the channel today. It broke the channel at $5. That's when I entered, and I took my gain of 537. I think this is a beautiful trade. Beautiful, beautiful trade. My entry was could have been better. Couldn't be maybe 462 if possible, which was the end of the day, that very same day when I bought, but at the end of the day. So usually these runners do that. You see this nice volume here. I don't know why it's not showing the volume. Oh, it's right here. You see this volume line? So this is the from the past. It reached. I think it's maybe right here. This is the top of 79 millions, and then the previous one is right here, which was the one that triggered this beautiful, beautiful run. But when that happened, the average volume was 6 millions, 6.5 millions. So over here today, it crossed 6.5 millions. How do I find out about that? I kept track on the volume from the 10 days before, and then I saw that excessive volume happening. So that's when I entered. because I knew that, in combination with the AI, this beautiful chart developing, I mean, it's just waiting there in order to break out this 472 area, which was the resistance. So it's 472. My entry was 492. That's 20 cents on confirmation, but still like messing up this trade. I make money on that. Move on to the daily. Let me just do the 2 minutes, and this is what it looks like. So buy right here. Go on a tour. Where was your stop loss? If you don't mind me asking, you might say. So my stop loss wasn't set when I bought here 480. I was just thinking about the five. See if it crossed five before, it could do better because he already cracked it twice. That's what I thought. It's like, but some people will say, well, this was one, two, double top. It's gonna go down. It did go down. It did recover. It did go down again. It went all the way down there, and this is where ideally my stop was. My stop was set up at 450 at 62. It just went, and I just sold overnight. Here, let's see what happens. Remember the volume, and boom, right off the bat. Look at um, this nice volume line. So no volume line. Let me just see how much volume was in this one, and it was 2.5 millions. I mean, it's not a lot. Oh, of course, pre-market. I'm sorry, aftermarket. There's not that many buyers and sellers. So, but then this guy or girl put it all the way down to 475. When I saw that at pre-market level, I left it alone. This morning, I was trying to sell, and then I noticed that it could continue going up because the pre-market. I mean, it broke it right away. Um, Pre-market broke it over here. This was the highest of the aftermarket, and then pre-market was 475. Once it crossed 475, I was like, "Well, this isn't play. This could, break the five again." So this is what I was thinking, five, because of the previous two tops on the bottom. If it breaks it again, then I was like, "Well, guess what? It didn't." So it completely came over here. I didn't sell anything here. I should have sold everything here at five, and then just completely like move on. But then I wanted to give it some time. It was, it's Monday. There's some news coming up. NVIDIA is just doing great. And then a lot of people jump out. They just started exiting. And then over here, a little consolidation. And then from this moment on, it just completely run. It started running, 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 running. When it was like at 3 o'clock, I was like, oh my God, this is gonna go up. So then I sold some because I wanted to take profits because I felt like, it was past five. Five was, remember, the previous key level. So when it reached 550, it was like 550 sounds like another psychological level. And then that's when people, started to get a little more like, you know what? I think it's gonna go on. Some people started to cover, this is not working because it's trending up. Some people that shorted here, they're like, oh, I already waited for this. Then it went down over here. This looks like a bounce. It's pretty much a bounce, but that bounce was strong because it completely broke this previous high, and it went up. So at that moment, shorts were thinking, this is it. This is the top. The time is perfect. Let's just take it. And then they started shorting, and boom, some volume. I said boom, okay? I didn't say boom like Oliver Velez says. But then I noticed that it's starting the RSI is starting to get into oversold, overbuys. I'm sorry. Once it crosses the 80, so then I was like, whoa, this is selling time for me. It crossed the previous, so this is it. So if it doesn't go over 550, I'm selling. Of course, if it was too fast, my thought process wasn't that fast. I sold, which was a mistake. I could have just waited. And then right now it's at 572, which is after hours, broke 550 after market, 575. Tomorrow we'll probably will see some some new buyers coming in. But seems like a new trend started right here. or continuation, however you want to call it. Well, thank you very much for listening. This is one of my, now I can start to understand what's going on the trading, and I hope it helps you. It's been helping me. But thank you very much. Please share, like this, and have a great day. Okay, thank you very much.